Hello, welcome to Pilates Redhead. We're going to use 2 bottles of wine. And we're going to get into arms a little bit today. So to start today, your feet are parallel, they're hip width apart. If you have a Bosu, you can stand on your Bosu ball for this bit. If you don't, that's okay. Bend your knees, about a half squat here. Holding here, shoulders back, belly button pulled in. You're going to inhale, raise your arms out to a T, slowly lowering them down. Inhale, raising it out, slowly exhaling it down. So if you don't want to use a bottle of wine, you can feel free to use 2 or 3 pound weights if you have them at home. We don't really recommend significantly higher because we are going to be doing a lot with these guys today. You can also use a filled up water bottle, or rather 2 filled up water bottles here. And what we're focusing on today is control. So raising it up, controlling it down. You always want to make sure that you can have control when you're lifting anything and when you're doing any movement. If you start to lose control, go ahead and take a break at any point. Inhale, raise, exhale, lower. Inhaling to raise, exhaling to lower. Inhale to raise and hold here. Once you've held here, you're doing small circles, teeny, tiny circles here. 1 bottle is not as full as it should be right now. And reverse those little circles, teeny, tiny circles here. Remember that belly button is still pulled in. Still pulled in with that belly button here. And go ahead and lower those arms down. Bend the elbows to 90. Raising your elbows 90 degrees and lowering it down. Belly button is still engaged here. If you want to change up what your squat is here, you can go ahead and you can open to your sumo squat and come down, holding that nice sumo squat as you continue here. Inhaling to open those elbows out, exhaling to lower, inhaling to raise, exhaling to lower. And if you prefer to exhale as you raise, feel free. You have another 4 and 3 and 2 and hold up here, holding up here. Extend those arms out, bend back to 90. Shoulders are still relaxed as you extend and bend to 90. Extending out, bending to 90. My palms are facing towards the ground here. Beautiful. Good. Trying to keep those arms the same height as you reach out and bend it back. On this one, you're going to go ahead and pause with those elbows bent at 90. Pausing with those elbows bent at 90, you're rotating and rotating back to that 90. Inhale, rotate, exhale back. See if you can come down a little bit lower with those legs. Once again, if it's too much, go ahead and take your break whenever you need it here. And beautiful. You have another 4. You have another 3. That's 2. That's 1. Holding here. Go ahead and rotate. Lower those elbows down here. Bring your feet back to parallel and your arms are fully extended. As you bend your knees, you're going to reach your arms back, keeping that belly button engaged, standing it up, raising those hands forward. Squatting down, reaching those arms back, standing it up, raising those arms in front of your shoulders. Good, keeping that belly button nice and pulled in here as you reach back and as you stand up. Reaching back, keeping that belly button engaged, standing up, raising in front. And this is whatever squat it is for you today. It doesn't have to be a full squat. If you're starting to lose your grip, make sure that you readjust. On this one, you're squatting down and you're going to hold. Holding the squat here, keep that belly button engaged. You're doing little pulses back. Palms still facing in. Pulsing it out here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding back here, your palms are going to face away from you, and you're pulsing it for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Palms face forward, and you're pulsing out for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, go ahead and place your wine bottles or water bottles down to the side. So for your push-up, you have a couple different options. If you aren't comfortable doing a full push-up from the ground, come over to your couch. Taking your hands onto the couch, generally without the cushion makes it a bit easier. Elbows come down your ribs as you come towards the couch, and press it back up. Your other option is coming down here, sliding the elbows down and pressing it out. Ideally, you have a mat for this. I'm in the process of moving, so I do not have a mat today. Good. Seeing how close you can get. If this is really easy, try counting to 3 as you come down and pressing it out. Counting to 3 as you come down, pressing it out. Keep that belly button nice and engaged. Last 2. Last 1. From here, completely laying down on your stomach. Once you've completely laid down on your stomach, arms are going to be down by your side. Imagine pulling of straps on the long box here. So with your palms facing in towards your body, I'm going to slide forward a little bit. You're going to take a nice big inhale to lift your hands up, pulling those shoulders back and down towards your feet. Slowly exhaling it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. See if you can press the tops of your feet down into the ground. As you pull your shoulders back, lifting and down. Shoulders pull back, lifting and down. Notice my head isn't looking up. It's looking towards the ground. So I get this little lift and back down. This time I'm going to lift and I'm going to hold. See if I can pull my hands a little bit higher here. A little bit higher. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering it down. Taking those arms out to a T. With those arms out to a T here, keep your shoulders relaxed. You're going to take a nice big inhale. You're lifting your arms an inch up. Lifting those arms an inch up, I'm not in extension in my back yet. On an inhale, I'm going to pull my hands back 3 inches to lift my chest. And lowering it back down. Inhaling back to lift the chest and lowering down. Notice my palms stay facing towards the ground the whole time. Belly button stays engaged, rear stays engaged the whole time. We're protecting that lower back, but we are still working that mid back as well as the upper back during this. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. And go ahead and take your hands on either side of your body. Press up into a quick child's pose. When you're ready, you're going to be in an all 4-point kneeling position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pull that belly button in. You're going to take your knees, lift your knees about 1 inch or 2 up off the ground. Once you've lifted your knees up, you're going to tap your right hand to your left knee, left hand to the right. Right to left, left to right. Try to stay as stable as you can. Whew, it's a little harder than it looks. Good. Last 2, and 2, and 1, and 1. From here, see if you can step straight back into your plank. Once you step straight back into your plank, You're gonna see if you can reach your right arm out, tap the couch in front. Reach left out, tap the couch in front. Right, tap, left, tap. Once again, seeing how stable you can stay. Whew. You have another 4, and 4, and 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1, and 1. Lowering it down. You're going to come over to your couch again. Once you're back over at your couch, sitting on one of the cushions, ideally, you want to be on the firm part under the cushions. I'm going to stay on the cushions for right now, though. You have a couple different ways you can do this. Slide your bum off the couch. Feet can be planted, elbows bend, and lengthen. If you would like to make this harder, lengthen those legs out, and you're going to go ahead and bend and lengthen. Whew. If you want to make it even harder, get a chair in front of you, put your feet up on that chair. Let's go for another 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead and let yourself sit onto the ground. Grab back onto your wine bottles, your water bottles, whatever they are for you today. You're going to be laid down on your back, feet hip width apart, squeeze your rear, coming into a nice glute bridge. Take your wine bottles. I like my hands about shoulder width apart. Slowly start reaching your wine bottles up overhead, only so far that you're not arching that back, and hands come right over your shoulders. Inhaling as you reach back, exhale right over your shoulders. Good, that rear is engaged to help you stay nice and stable here. You should feel your core catching when you're reaching those hands back. Exhaling over the shoulders. Inhaling to reach back. Exhale over the shoulders. Inhale, reaching it back. Exhaling over the shoulders. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale over the shoulders. You have another 3. Back over the shoulders. 2. Back over the shoulders. Last 1. Back over the shoulders, holding here. Right arm's going straight back as far as you can, and over your shoulder. Then left, back over your shoulder. So we're going into single arm here. Make sure that that rear staying nice and lifted. Stabilizing a little bit more through those hips when you only have one arm going back at a time. Whew. Last one on each side. And holding those arms up towards the ceiling. Soften those elbows, bringing your bottles together over your chest. Slowly start letting your elbows fall out to the side. Hug a tree in front of your chest. So make sure that your hands are not right over your neck, but they're right over your chest here. There's no additional movement happening through the elbows. The elbows are staying that same nice softened position the whole time. If you want it to be a little harder, get those arms a little straighter. If you want it to be a little bit easier, bend those elbows a little bit more. Remembering you can come down at any point if your rear and your hamstrings are not feeling this anymore. Beautiful. Opening and bringing it back together. Nice and control the whole time you're opening, whole time you're bringing it back together. You have another 3. You have another 2. This is your last one here. Go ahead and bring the bottles to your chest. Lower your hips down. That is all for today. If you like today, you can go ahead and subscribe and never miss a single one of these videos. Also, please comment below with what you're missing from your Pilates practice, and I'll see if I can try and make it into a mat exercise or a home equipment exercise.